Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Pakistan has intensified diplomatic efforts to help move US-Iran peace talks forward amid continuing regional tensions. Tehran says it is reviewing Washington's latest proposals, while US President Donald Trump signaled both patience for negotiations and readiness to resume military action if needed. The slow pace of talks and rising oil prices continue to fuel concerns about global economic stability. Iran's supreme leader has reportedly ordered that the country's enriched uranium stockpile must remain inside Iran, according to senior Iranian sources. The move hardens Tehran's position on a key issue in ongoing negotiations with the United States over ending the conflict and limiting Iran's nuclear program. The development could complicate diplomatic efforts, as Washington and Israel have pushed for the uranium to be transferred out of Iran under any future agreement.
Arab media outlets have claimed that efforts to finalize a United States-Iran agreement have entered a decisive phase, with reports suggesting a possible announcement in the near future. According to Al Arabiya and other regional outlets, negotiations are nearing completion and the final draft of the agreement is being prepared, though no official confirmation has been issued by Washington or Tehran. The reports also linked Pakistan to ongoing diplomatic efforts, claiming a senior Pakistani figure may visit Iran as part of continued engagement surrounding the talks. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has recently held meetings in Tehran with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian and Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi.
International criticism is mounting after an Israeli minister posted footage appearing to mock Gaza flotilla activists during their detention. Several activists later alleged they were physically assaulted while in custody, prompting strong reactions from Western governments. The incident has also drawn criticism from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the United States. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has warned that Tehran learned from previous attacks, and any renewed war would feature many more surprises. Araghchi has claimed the United States had suffered major military losses, saying the US Congress had acknowledged the destruction of dozens of aircraft worth billions of dollars, including an American F-35 fighter jet.
President Donald Trump says the United States may strike Iran even harder if negotiations fail, but added that Washington will wait to see whether Tehran agrees to a deal. Speaking at the US Coast Guard Academy, Trump claimed Iran's Navy and Air Force are largely destroyed and said the only question now is whether Iran signs an agreement or faces further attacks. Saudi Arabia has welcomed US President Donald Trump's decision to give diplomacy more time to reach an agreement with Iran, Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan said on X. He said the kingdom supports efforts to end the war, restore maritime security in the Strait of Hormuz, and resolve regional disputes through negotiations. Riyadh also praised Pakistan's ongoing mediation role and urged Iran to seize the opportunity to avoid further escalation and move toward a comprehensive peace agreement. Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Qalibaf says enemy actions suggest preparations for a new round of war. In an audio message, Qalibaf also claimed that Iran's military used the ceasefire period to rebuild and strengthen its capabilities. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has returned to Iran and held meetings in Tehran with President Masoud Pezeshkian, IRGC Chief General Ahmad Vahidi, and Interior Minister Eskandar Momeni. This is Naqvi's second trip to Iran in a week, as mediation efforts between Iran and the United States continue. Reports suggest a new round of negotiations could take place in Islamabad after Hajj amid attempts to finalize a possible agreement.
The US Senate has advanced a war powers resolution aimed at restricting President Donald Trump's ability to continue military operations against Iran without congressional approval. The measure moved forward by a 50-47 vote after 7 previous failed attempts. Under the resolution, any future US military strikes or extended operations against Iran would require formal authorization from Congress under the 1973 War Powers Act. 3 supertankers carrying nearly 6 million barrels of crude oil are moving through the Strait of Hormuz toward Asian markets, according to shipping data. The vessels had reportedly remained in the Gulf for more than 2 months before beginning transit through a designated route. The movement comes amid continued regional tensions and heightened focus on the security of global energy shipments. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.